Right then guys, this is just a quick short video to show you the different types of ways that I personally bait up with mackerel. I'm just going to run you through a couple of different bits and pieces that we can do with a mackerel to use as bait for sea fishing. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to just go into the side of the fin and then fillet one section of the mackerel down to the tail. Nice and simple, nice and easy, and one big fillet is there. Again, flip the mackerel over the other side. And again, just running your knife down the fish to the back. That is our second fillet there. Cut the head off. There. Cut the tail off. We're not going to need the tail, so that can be discarded. We're just going to cut the meat off the section here, which is there, and then also the section here. Then we can just discard this centre piece here. Right, so now we've made the most of our mackerel. We've got one bait here in the head. You can lip hook a big 8-0 through that and fish it for conger or something big for that. So just put a big 8-0 hook straight through the top of the mouth there, and that's absolutely brilliant as a conger bait. I'll show you how to do that now. Right, so to fish the head, all I would do is I'll take a big, this is an 8-0 mustard hook, and literally you just straight through the bottom there, put some pressure on, and then feed it round. And that is how I would fish the head, just like that. And I'll use that for conger. I mean, when we fished off the pier in the last pier session, I caught conger eel using that method. So yeah, it's pretty easy, pretty simple. So that's the head. The longer strips are pretty easy, to be fair. I mean, you can cut them in half. Take your hook, place your hook straight into the bait there, and fish that like a block. Just wrap that up with bait elastic, and that could be your block. When you're wrapping up a bait elastic, make sure you wrap a lot around the hook, a lot around the bottom, and a lot around the top of the eye. Make sure you wrap it all the way up as well, so it holds that nice and neat. So that's one way you can do it. Another way is you can cut the fillet down in half like that. Again, place the hook in there like so. Ooh. Place the hook in like that, and then wrap that up all the way up with your bait elastic, and that's how to use a fillet. Alternatively, if you wanted to, you could also use a pennel setup. So basically all you would do is you would again place your hook into the bottom of the bait like so. There. Then we would take our bait elastic. I'll show you actually how to do this with the bait elastic. We'll wrap our bait elastic round. Again, using as much as you physically want to use. So we'll wrap the bait elastic all the way up to the top. Oh, knocking the camera there, sorry. So that's all wrapped up there, hook point exposed at the bottom, and then with the pennel, all you need to do is just slide the pennel hook down from the top of the rig, wrap it round the line a couple of times, and then literally nick it into the top of the bait, which is there. And that is literally it. That is how I fish a pennel. One hook at the bottom, one hook at the top. You can either do them both the same way, or you can do them like I've done it there, one that way and one that way. It completely doesn't matter at all. Right, and the last thing I do with mackerel as a bait is you can use it for tipping off worms. So what I'm going to do is just going to show you now. By getting one ragworm here, we're just going to feed the ragworm straight onto the hook. Just like that. Feed the ragworm on to the hook there, and then just as a tipping bait on the bottom, all we're going to do is we're going to take a section of the silver side of the mackerel, just cut a section out like that. Nice small section, doesn't need to be big. Like that, and then just place that straight onto the hook, and then that is your little tipping bait there. So guys, that's how I personally bait up with mackerel. I'm pretty sure there's loads of other different ways that you can do it, but that's just a couple of ideas. Hopefully you can go out and use them yourself. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next video.